Hello everyone, we're back with another episode of Am I the Asshole? If you love hearing Reddit stories, it would really support the channel if you could give us a like or subscribe. Let's get started with our first story. Am I the asshole for altering a bridesmaid dress so it's not so revealing? My brother Joe, 55 male, is about to marry Sue, 27 female. A few months ago, Sue asked both me, 60 female, and my sister June, 53 female, to be bridesmaids. I was touched, as I have only met Sue a few times. They live in another state. Besides myself and June, there are 4 other bridesmaids, all under 30. When Sue sent me the link for the bridesmaid dress, I was horrified. I'm sure the dress will look lovely on her young friends, but I would not want to be seen wearing it in public. It's super sexy, plunging neckline, thigh-high slit, so clingy that it would reveal every lump on my rump. Please understand that I am not a prude. I am reasonably fit and I enjoy dressing up, but I am 60 years old. I would not be comfortable showing that much skin at a formal event with all of our relatives present. I called Sue and nicely asked if there's a more modest version I could wear. She insisted this was the dress she wanted all her bridesmaids in. She wouldn't budge, and not wanting to cause family strife, I didn't push it. June doesn't like it either, but she's a marathon runner so she can pull it off. So I ordered the dress several sizes too large. I took it to a seamstress and had her take it in so it fits, but doesn't cling so tightly to my backside. Using some of the extra fabric, she fixed the neckline so it doesn't reveal so much boobage, and she lowered the height of the thigh slit to a few inches above my knee, rather than nearly to my panties. The adjustments are very subtle and hardly noticeable. It actually looks great on me now. When Sue heard I'd had the dress altered, she flew into a rage. She texted me that she does not want a chopped-up dress in her wedding pictures. I sent her photos of me wearing it, but she's not having it. Joe called and told me that I've been disinvited from the wedding party, and they have replaced me with another friend. I thought they didn't want me at the wedding at all, so I canceled my hotel reservation. I hadn't bought my plane ticket yet. Clearly I've upset Sue, and I don't want there to be conflict on her big day. Plus, I'm afraid there would be awkward questions about why my sister is a bridesmaid and I am not. It seems to me it would be less awkward for them to respond to any questions about me with vague. She was unable to make the trip answers. I'm also not keen on spending more money on this event where I don't really feel welcome. I've already dropped several hundred on the dress, alterations, and matching shoes. I let Joe know I still am very happy for him and will of course send them a generous wedding gift. But he said they did want me there. And now he's not speaking to me at all, and Sue is telling June that I ruined her wedding. Am I the asshole for altering the dress so I wouldn't feel naked? And once that blew up, for not wanting to go to the wedding? Not the asshole. Sue's acting like you ruined your dress completely, even though you paid a professional. Also, the age gap between the happy couple is a little odd. She shouldn't be surprised that a different generation wants to dress slightly differently. Thank you, you seem to get it. I actually paid quite a bit of money to the seamstress, and she did a lovely job. The dress barely looks different from the others at all. It just covers me up a bit more, which seems more appropriate for a 60-year-old woman. I truly did think this was the best solution and would make everyone happy. Boy, was I wrong. For context, this is my brother's second marriage, and yep, she's quite a bit younger than he is. But they do seem to be genuinely in love, so I wish them well. The wedding is next month, and I still haven't decided if I should just bite the bullet and face the awkwardness by attending. You weren't wrong. You were perfectly reasonable and gracious. Your brother is marrying someone who has, to put it relatively kindly, some issues with maturity. Her tantrums are something he's going to have to get used to, as it seems they are quite effective. Honestly, your mistake was letting anyone know you did it, not the asshole. The whole bride me thing makes me want to vomit. Thank you. For the record, I didn't actually tell her. I mentioned it to my sister when we were commiserating about how awful the dress was. She mentioned it to my brother, who told Sue. Ugh, you're right. I should have just kept it to myself. She may not have even noticed or had the time to make a big deal about it during the wedding. Everyone sucks here. I knew we were in for a ride with the 55-year-old groom and 27-year-old bride, and this did not disappoint. I feel like these dresses either skew super fancy or super trashy, and I have a theory on which end of the spectrum they fall. Regardless, the bride is acting a little over-controlling here, and Joe is enabling the vengeful crazy. OP asked for a reasonable accommodation, and they went nuclear. OP is being an AH to themselves by still sending a generous wedding gift after being so blatantly discarded. Technically, alternating the dress unilaterally was suspect, but given the circumstances and the type of people she's dealing with, I give a pass on that, since it was done tastefully within the spirit of the original. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books. I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.